Zidane Dani, Election Ninja here, and welcome back to Election Ninja's Lab. Um, yeah. So there's news. There is some actually really fun news that has been dropped. Um, so we have a new Mega, and I'm ecstatic for this. Um, the if you haven't seen it, it is Mega Zeraora. Um, they're not even like subtle about it. Um, they're just like, here's the information. That's it. It's just a trailer for Mega Zeraora, and I'm gonna have it in the back, just up in the corner. Don't know where. I think that's right. That way. Yeah, up in that corner, you can see it. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna have this looping in the background so that people can see it. And we'll just like talk about it every now and again, as we're going through the game, as we're shiny hunting today. Um, but yeah, we have Mega Zeraora, which I'm excited for, um, because this is actually going to be the one time that I'm going to be able to get a regular Zeraora on the Switch. Um, I don't have Zeraora, period. Well, I have it, but it's shiny. There was a giveaway a few years ago of a shiny Zeraora in Pokemon Sword, and I have it. I still have it. Um, so I will once home updates and we're able to bring Pokemon in, I'll be transferring that over. But until then, um, we're just gonna have like standard Zeraora. There's not really any information in the video that is really confirming how we're gonna be getting Zeraora. I'm hoping that it's like something simple, but it's probably not super simple. Um, they're not really doing much talk about it. Um, there's like no information in the trailer or anything. But yeah, um, but like I said, that's gonna be looping up in the corner for the next while, so just keep an eye on it. Um, but yeah, um, so we are starting a new box of shinies. Actually, um, all of my boxes that I have been filling with shinies are officially full. Um, except for box 31, but the reason that 31's not full is because of the fact that it's going to be getting this is primarily for Pokemon that I really love and I really want to have on my party, um, in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, and even with the there's not enough space actually for Pokemon that I want to keep. So we're probably gonna move like box 32 or something, um, to the back, but we'll see. But yeah, box 32 is completely full of shinies. Box 30 is full. Box 29 is full. 28, 27, 26, all full. So yeah, we're gonna shiny hunt and see what we get. Um, and since we're starting a new box for the shiny hunt, that means that it could be that any of these Pokemon could be a thing. Um, any Pokemon that we need to shiny hunt can happen. Um, and we'll know exactly which ones we got. I just got Gourgeist, so one of my Gourgeists. So we're not gonna go into that. But that was right before stream, so it's probably gonna be a bit before we get another shiny. So yeah, let's go to 13. Let's see. I think what we'll do is we'll until dawn, we're gonna basically be checking 13, so that we can get a Pumpkaboo and or a Trevenant. These other I would like to also get a Scyther, but Scyther's also kind of challenging, so we'll see. But yeah, it's kind of fun though with the Zeraora thing, because with Zeraora specifically, um, Anyone who's been playing Pokemon on the Switch for a while likely has the shiny. Um, at least if they've been playing since Sword and Shield. But yeah. Hey, Latios. For what? What are you at a loss for words? Oh, for Zeraora or for something else? Something that I did? I don't know. Oh! The thing that you... yeah! The Skarmory that you said. Oh my gosh. That was... yeah. So, for everyone else, Latios sent me an image the other day, basically showing that he finally got Alpha Skarmory, or not specifically Alpha, but this Skarmory, which happened to be Alpha, happened to be shiny, and it's just like, what the fuck? That is, yeah, that is insane. And it's not an easy shiny, for sure. Yeah, I may have more shinies, but you have like some of the rarest shinies. I think. Like, let's see. So you've gotten that Skarmory. You got frickin' Drampa. What else did you got something else that was really rare, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Was it, it might have been the Trevenant I'm thinking of. Or did you get the Trevenant? I don't remember. Ooh, what's the target? Oh, that is hard. Like, shiny Absol is hard. Like, unless you're, like, Area 20, that can be, that can make it kind of easy. For Absol, but, like, they're not easy. I don't even, there's, like, a whole bunch of locations where they are, but since they're all on rooftops, and I don't think any of them are near benches. Is there another area? I know they're on rooftops, but I don't think there's any, like, easy locations. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna go to Area 20 for a sec, as the dawn starts. Maybe we'll get some shinies. Alright, there's the reset. Oh. I forgot I grabbed some medals earlier. Alright, thanks for that. Good luck. Oh my gosh. No shinies. Oh, but let's see. Maybe there's something else here. Ba ba da ba dum bum 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 ba. No Scrafties. No Tepig, no Alright. So, once Latios leaves, we all know that there's going to be a shiny somewhere. I swear. I'm kind of kidding, but at the same time, every time that he has left a shiny hunting stream, the instant he leaves, I get a shiny. So... Alright, let's... What would be... Oh, 19. For sure. Please. Let's see if Drampa spawns. Nope. Not shiny Drampa. But we're gonna do a few resets of this. See what happens. Nope. Alright. Come on. The leaving luck. Give us the leaving luck. To be fair, it might not happen this time because I got a shiny right before stream. But it has happened so many times before. It kind of I'm curious if it's gonna work. I have a feeling that most likely something else is going to be shiny. Is what's probably going to happen, rather than the Drampa. Maybe not. Maybe we're not gonna get. Maybe the luck is not happening this time. I'm gonna check the entire area 19, as well as some of the areas around here, after we run out of time for the Drampa. But there's a chance. There's a small. It's a small as heck chance. But the nice thing about Drampa, though, is that you always know when to hunt for Drampa. Like doing frickin' a Riolu hunt or a Lucha hunt is awful. What else is really is a really bad hunt to deal with? There's a few. Pretty much anything that is only in the sewers. There's not much. Litwick and Skrelp are the only things that are only in the sewers. Let me think here. Obviously, any rooftop Pokemon are just usually a pain. Frickin' Helioptile is such a pain in the ass. Oh, for fuck's sake. Leave me alone. I think this is possibly the last reset for this. I could be wrong. There might be one more chance at him. Yeah, that was it. That was the last one. Alright. I swear, though, I have not... I think the only shiny I have ever seen in Area 19 is a Furfrou. I've never seen more anything else. And it was only one shiny Furfrou. I've never seen, like, the Clefairies. I've never seen the, what is the exact spawn radius of this? I need to make sure that I'm not screwing myself up. I don't want to see what we'll do. Okay. It might just be some rooftop stuff. Yeah, I think there might be some rooftop stuff. Let's go check the rooftop. Yep. Remember when this was challenging? Alright. No. Okay. Wow. Color me surprised. Not even the Hawlucha is shiny. That's just sad. Hawluchas are such a pain to shiny hunt for, by the way. If you haven't seen exactly how that works, it's a massive pain in the ass. Wait, what? What's shiny? Was it a bird? It might have been a bird. Oh, yeah, it's a bird. How nice. Hi, bird. We got a shiny bird. There we go. That was the shiny that Latias spawned as he left. Oh, I'm mean. I'm really freaking mean. None of the Trubbish or Garbodor are shiny. That's fine. I didn't think that they would be. I think that they're, like, just out of range. But that, yeah, I think that pole is within range. So that thing could have spawned, like, all the way at the beginning of this stupid hunt. Alright, let's see here. So we have everything from 3, but I would like to get a second Pikachu at some point. Or I should say a third and fourth Pikachu. Because I'm currently planning to evolve both of the shiny Pikachus I've gotten from here into Raichus to be Raichu X and Raichu Y. It's gonna be funny. Ray and Ray is let's see here. What is it is slightly cloudy, so we can't search for Riolu. We can't search for Helioptile. You know what? The Absol might be a good idea. Absol locations. Let's see here. Okay, so there is actually one kind of close by, which I actually do know about this one. I don't think that this is one of the easy ones, though. Absol would be nice, though, if we managed to get that shiny. It was funny. I was showing a friend of mine the trick to get over to the to the top entrance of Area 15, and like you have to go around this massive freaking pathway, and it's just like, why is this such a pain to do? It should not be this annoying. Okay, looks like that one's not shiny. That's fine. Let's check the monkey. I don't think the monkey is shiny. Nope. Are any of these Floettes and Flabébés shiny? No, they are not. Neither is the monkey. Monkey, why are you never shiny? But yeah, that Alpha Garbodor is this guy. So, yeah. Managed to get an Alpha Shiny Garbodor when I was helping a friend learn how to do the trick to get over to Area 15. Which is not fun, mind you. If you don't know about that, so early on, Area 15, there's a Holovator here, right? But when you first get Area 15 unlocked, it's not there. And as far as I'm aware, and I could be wrong about this, but I think the only way to get up here is to basically do this massive freaking path. And the reason I even know about this is because of the fact that there are some purple screws in here. And I followed the Austin John Plays guide to get some of my last screws. Because by pretty early on, I actually had most of the screws. To the point that it was kind of insane. But yeah, so yeah, you can make your way all the way around here. And there's no other path besides the Holovator, as far as I'm aware. Like, the Holovator is great, but there's just, like, no other way to get to these guys, to these three. Until you get the Holovator unlocked. But also, Jack hasn't finished a lot of those. Oh, I guess technically there is that, right? Yeah, there's technically that. That is a possibility, but that's also like that's a bit more challenging to do for a path. So, yeah. Either way. All right. Let's see here. You know what? Let's go check the my favorite monkey spot and my favorite Larvitar spot. I have not gotten a Larvitar yet, or any of the evolutions for in shiny form for the Larvitar line. Same thing goes for Dragonite. I do not have a Dragonair yet, or Dratini. Alright. And of course, Alpha Spritzy's not shiny. A big surprise there. Either of the Espers shiny, actually, before I head up there. Shush, you. Shush, Spritzy. Yes, technically, this is the harder path to get up here. But, yeah. Alright. None of the monkeys are shiny. And Larvitar's not shiny. Although it is Alpha. Which is fun. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go check the Dratini spot. Da da ba da 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 da. We are gonna find some more shinies, hopefully. Alright. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Ah, no! Fudge. I shouldn't have dashed. I should not have dashed. Ba bum bum bum. I need to stop dashing there. That's such a stupid decision for me to do. I just need to walk off and then glide. those guys. Alpha Dratini. I have heard that this is actually one of the easier spots to use the alpha method to duplicate spawns for Dratini. Basically, you have to drag that Dratini all the way to here, reset your game, pull it even further back. I think all the way to here, actually. Do your reset, blah 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 blah, and then bring it back. I don't even know actually. What is that radius? What is that? That is at 70. Ooh. I think that I think what you have to do for that, you have to. I don't even know because you have to stay within. You have to stay for. So. Any shinies? An Alpha Audino. I was not expecting to see one of those. It might actually be a good idea to catch it. Because Alpha Audino is probably like one of the rarer alphas. Actually, let's go to 10. I think 10's the more likely one. None of the fish. None of the fish or the shark. How about you two? I hate these guys. They are so annoying. This is the only spot that those two spawn. And I think that the only way to do this hunt is to teleport, is to basically use this bench. That's the only way I think to get those guys shiny. Or at least to be somewhat guaranteed to be shiny. I guess it's somewhat, not fully. Is there a, can you stop chasing me? Please? For like 5 seconds? There we go. I'm not gonna worry about 9 because I have a good number of these guys, and really I'm not too concerned with that. Let's check 12, though. Bergmite's not shiny, right? No. Okay. Let's check the Overlog. Oh. Nope. Nope. No, these guys are shiny. Delibirds aren't shiny. Where? I don't even know what the best Riolu location is. I really don't. Or not the Riolu. Riolu, I actually do know the best location is here. Because it's... Yeah. The other... Oh, while it's bright for a sec, let's check, let's check these guys. It would be a last minute thing. I'm not doing more than one reset. I'm not doing a reset for this. This guy is insane. Since these guys will despawn on me, I'm not dealing with that. Okay. No one in 14 is shiny. We will check the Magikarp really quick. Nope. New Magikarp. Alright. Let's check Area 20. Squirtle's not shiny, neither are the Gardevoirs. Why are all of them Gardevoirs? I already have a shiny Gardevoir. I don't have an Alpha Shiny, that's true. But you don't need Gardevoir. I do need to see an Aggron though at some point. How about you guys? No. This area actually is like the one that I have the least amount of shinies for. I have 2 shiny Malamars from here. I have a shiny Gardevoir. I think I have 3 shiny Rose Raids. One of each of I have 1 Scrafty, 1 Garbodor. Which only the Scrafty came from here, actually. And then none of these got. And then I don't have Hippowdon. I don't even have its pre-evolution. I don't have Lucario or Riolu. None of those guys are shiny. That's fine. You know, I didn't actually check. We should check that actually before I forget. What type is this? Because go to Pokédex. Where are you? Where's my low ghastly ghoul? There it is. Gourgeist. Medium variety, small variety. Oh. They're both medium. Okay, fine, fucker. I didn't think that they were both gonna be... okay. So I have 2 of those Alpha Gourgeist. And unfortunately, you really can't tell which ones they are from the picture. But apparently... Wait, where's the second one? Am I blind? No, there he is. Yeah, these guys are both medium varieties, apparently. Which is just like... fuck you. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. 17's Battle Zone didn't spawn. You know what? We're gonna do the Area 8 shiny hunt for a bit then. It's not a easy one. And I've already gotten both Numel and Drillbur and what was these? Machop. I think I actually do I have 2 Machops? I think I might have 2 Machops. I'm not 100% certain. There's that one. No, it's just the one Machop. It's just the one shiny Machop. But I think I have like 2 Numels. I have the shiny Alpha Camerupt. But yeah, I'd like to get... The big one that I would like to get from here is freaking whatchamadiddle. Gabite. Or not Gabite. Gibble. Gibble's the one that's here. I'd also like to get eventually a Crocodile shiny, but I'm not necessarily certain on exactly whether or not I would get it. But yeah. I really want to see what the shiny looks like for Zeraora. And the biggest problem with that is that we have to wait until 2026. They haven't said when. I was looking at the actual Pokemon website for this information, to see if they had any information about that yet, and supposedly it's gonna be sometime in 2026. Which, that's not bad, but at the same time, it'd be nice to actually have, the shiny. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually gonna check if any of these guys are shiny until after we get about halfway through the night. Even if there is a shiny, I'm not gonna worry about it too much, because there's as we do this, it's resetting. It will reset spawns, and if we get up to 10 shinies, all those shinies are set, and they will stay set, because it's gonna reset. It'll reset them. I think there are more. There are more than 10 spawns in Wild Zone 8. And it's highly likely that it's going to be a Numel or a Drillbur. Those are the most likely shinies that we'll get here. We are in range for that Camerupt, as we can see. And I think we're in range for most of... Fuck. You're kidding me right now. What the hell? Already. Just already. Yeah. Yeah, Machop is pretty likely. Gible is the least likely. And that's part of the reason why I'm continuing to search even after we know that at least one thing is shiny. Because yeah, there's it's resetting all of the spawns as we do this teleport method, and yeah, it's the same reason why if you do Area 17, if you do a shiny hunt for Chespin, do not, under any circumstances, reset when do not catch any shiny Diggersbys ever. Once you've set up the 5 spawns, or 6 if you can manage it, don't reset them, because they're, yeah. Do not reset them by catching Diggersbys. If you're gonna reset them, only reset the ones with Chespins, because you do not want you're less once you have, I think, 4 spawns, you are guaranteed to always get a Chespin. If you have 5, you're guaranteed to have 2. There will never be more than 3 Diggersbys, and there will never be more than 3 Chespins. So if a Diggersby is shiny, it will basically block that Diggersby spawn from ever being anything but the shiny. You basically want to reset until all of those until all Chespins are shiny. Still no other shinies. I mean, it's possible that Gible and whatchamajiggle, and Drillbur, those 2 could be shiny pretty easily, because we can't see them, and most of the spawns are not within range that you can hear them. This one is, so we know that this guy's not shiny. But yeah. Okay. We've spent a decent amount of time. We're gonna try and get this. Let's get them a chop, at least. All right. Let's check the other guys. Nope. Nope. I don't even see the other guys. Holy shit. Did they only do 2? No, there's another hole. Yeah, the holes are just nasty. But yeah, no other shinies but the Gible. Or not the Gible, the Machop. I mean, it's possible that, like, some of these... I think these Pidgeys are technically within range, but, like, they're Pidgeys. Who gives a shit? And I think that these Fletchlings are within range. Yeah. They're not shiny, though. But yeah, who gives a shit? It's... Okay. That's fine for now. Let's go to this one. The cafe spawns everything in. So we'll do this for a little bit. But that's, yeah, that's 2 shinies for today already. Not too bad. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. Oh, one of these guys is after me. I would actually, I'm actually genuinely surprised that from Area 15, so far the only things that have been shiny have been, one, Shuppet. I have a shiny Shuppet, and and 2 Gourgeist. Nothing else. Will you stop facing in that direction? I would love for the Alpha Bay net to be shiny. That would be fun. Same thing goes for or not Gengars, Haunters. I don't know for sure if the Larvitars are within range. Oh, Pumpkaboo! Pumpkaboo's shiny. Nice. That's my shiny for the day, for now. Nice. I have no idea which one that is. I think it's probably the... it might... If it's Jumbo, that's gonna be awesome. I already did the side quest, but yeah, let me see here. Let's see here. Check summary. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Here, let's go to the Pokedex. This is the way. This is currently my only way of checking. Because I have no way of knowing for sure which one it is. It's a large. Okay, so it was not the Jumbo. So that would be this guy. Okay. So that's the other thing. Listening for their prize in when you're checking their summary. That's how we can check as well. Alright, we're going to keep going, primarily because I would actually like to get some more shinies from here. Actually, real quick, let's see if the Larvatars are shiny. I don't think they are. I don't know if these guys are within range. I really don't. I know that they're not the, if they are within range, great. But I have no idea. Also, one of the monkeys is within range, so we'll see what happens there. That Haunter wasn't shiny, was it? Sorry, it is shiny! Holy shit! None of you other ones are shiny, right? I don't think any of you are. Awesome. So I got a Haunter before I got a Ghastly. Oh my gosh. I might have, I mean, you can get Gengar fairly easily from the area. But this has actually been really awesome. We've already gotten, how many shinies is that now? That's 3. I'm counting the Gourgeist because it was literally minutes before the stream. But yeah. What's fun with this specifically is that if these guys end up being shiny, so Pumpkinpoos are actually kind of evil because they actually will respawn. They will despawn if you hit the daytime. In fact, most of the Pokemon here will actually... Yeah. Supposedly, this bench method is actually like one of the worst bench methods there is. Because of the way that Pumpkinpoos spawn, you could be losing shinies if you're not careful. But seriously though, the teleport method is so freaking useful. Like, this is one night. We've gotten 3, right? Yeah, we've gotten 3. Because Machop was in the, Wild Area... What was that? 8? Yeah, Wild Area 8. And then these 2 have been here. Also, I'll briefly mention, I'm not doing the Lysander method anymore. I refuse. Well, I shouldn't say I refuse. I will still be doing it for the snakes at some point. But I'm not going to be doing... I'm not going to be doing it for anyone else. I've already gotten 3 Beldums. So I've got enough to get the shiny shiny living dex for them. Obviously, none of you are shiny, right? No. All right, let's go somewhere else. I think that we're done here. Where is another area. Okay, let's go to 4. I think 4 would be good. But yeah, I don't care about Beldum anymore. Beldum is done. I've got enough. And it's such a pain to set it up, and you don't really know if you're gonna get it. None of you are shiny, right? No. Okay. I don't see any shinies here. Let's go to Nouveau Cafe. This is actually a decent spot to get Ghastlies, if I'm remembering correctly. I am currently checking because we are approaching day. And especially if you're shiny hunting ghost types, you really need to be checking as we're approaching day, because most ghost Pokemon despawn in daytime. But yeah. You know what I'm also realizing? They just they have officially revealed that the Zubat line is coming in, which I didn't really think. You don't really think about it too much, but yeah, there are no Zubats yet in the game. In Arceus. No monkeys. Oh, shit. That is a shiny Spupa. Okay, today's shiny luck is insane. What the fuck? I'm not even really trying that hard. Seriously, what the hell is with my shiny luck today? You're not shiny, are you? Nope, the Ralts is not shiny. The Bellsprouts are not shiny. You can actually tell pretty easily with these guys. Okay. Let's... With this luck, what are the chances that 19 is actually going to be nice to us? The problem with my shiny luck is that it doesn't, especially if I'm on stream. Stream luck is awful. But like, it's worth noting that like the only ones that I actually like, the ones from these two were ones that I wanted, because I don't have them yet. So far the rest of the shinies are ones that I have in some way, shape, or form. So I'm not, I wasn't too concerned about getting them. Especially the bird. You have so many birds. Like, that is, birds and Litleos, I will actually intentionally, fail. Specifically, female Litleos, because of the fact that I just have so many. Skiddos, I don't really fail intentionally, those guys, because I love Skiddo. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. But, yeah. I mean, I would actually be fine with getting more Furfros. Because I would like to catch every single... I would like to have every type of shiny Furfro. And granted, that's not necessarily, like, the hardest thing in the world to do. But... yeah. Could you imagine though, actually, someone being insane enough to deal with the Furfrou League with a team of nothing but shiny Furfrous? And not only that, but making sure that every single one of their Pokemon is is the specific shiny variant would be insane. It'd be like, haha, I have the shinies. And then, like, for the one shiny Furfrou in that in those battles, then just have it be a normal Furfrou. But I am also surprised I have yet to see a shiny Genghis Khan. Or just a straight shiny Eevee. Granted, shiny Eevees have a... if I get a shiny Eevee, it only has, like, 3 options that I'm allowing it to be. Most of them are just going to be staying Eevee. Can you stop it? Stop staring at me. There we go. Chestnut-ite should be soon. Is that next week? I think that's next week. I can't look at my calendar. I'm looking at the wrong screen for that. Okay. Here, let's go ahead and move this to here. Alright, that should be fine. Why is that being stupid now? Yeah, so next week is Shiny Alpha, is the, what is that sound? Oh, is it this Eevee's Alpha? That's why. I'm like, what is that sound? And it's like, it's just an Alpha Eevee. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so next week is we should be getting the whatchamacallit. Have they confirmed when that is? Have they confirmed the days? I don't know if they have. Here, let's check Link Play really quick. I think this tells us exactly when that is. For the ranked battles. Check rules. Well, fuck you too. Can we check the rules now? There we go. Let's see here. How long is season 2? Can I actually move you down? That'd be great if I could. Wednesday, November 26th. Okay. So, okay. So that does actually mean that when we are streaming, it will not be we will not be able to do the Chestnut-ite, unfortunately. Unless we want to wait until the next day. If we want to come back, which we will not be doing, because that's uh, the Thanksgiving. We are not streaming on Thanksgiving. And that week is insane, actually. There's a chance that I probably won't be doing my Friday stream that week. Because, like, everything is happening. Speaking of, I should probably deal with that soon. That needs to be a thing that we deal with today. Oh, it's freaking... Of course it's past the time. I hate shiny hunting for Drampa. It's such a pain. And none of these guys are shiny. It'd be nice if that, Oh, you know what? Actually, it might be within... It's not going to be within range for this. But... it's not... It wasn't in range every single time. But... Let me just check the bird. Okay, good. Bird is not shiny. Let's go here. Let's check on this guy. Since we're here. Absol, please be shiny. I know you're probably not, but I want to see you anyway. I think the monkey is actually more likely to be shiny than the... No, it's not shiny. I was like, wait. You're not actually shiny, are you? And Absol's not shiny either. You can tell almost immediately, which is kind of sad. Monkey's not shiny. Monkey's not shiny. Floettes I don't think are shiny either. Floettes and Flabébés. Oh! That's a Dratini spot! I did not realize that. Are these guys shiny at all? No. Because that would be too nice. I don't know. Okay. Let's go to the sewers. Because why not? We do actually still need to get some sewer Pokemon. Specifically Litwick. Litwick would be really nice to get shiny. We don't need Klefki, since we have the Alpha. It would be nice to get a non-Alpha, but I don't think we need it. Speaking of, Klefki needs a different move. Flash Cannon is so freaking shitty. Why are there no actually good... Why does Klefki not actually have like a good... Like, it's better, technically, because it's, like, faster. But... Drives me crazy. Klefkis aren't shiny. Oh, that's an Alpha! Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, this is the best spot for these guys. And they're not shiny. Litwick! Why do you hate me? In fact, I don't actually think I've seen any of the sewer Pokemon be shiny. Not a single one. Which is funny, because, like, this is the only place that you can get, like, Skrelp, This is the only place that you can get Litwick. I think that's the only spots that you can get these guys. Actually, I think nope. It was in area it was in area 18. I think my Noibat was in area 13. Area 18. I think he was. I know that Scraggy was was on a rooftop. But yeah, Litwick is only in here. I think Scrup is only in here. Right. Okay, no shinies here. Oh, item. But yeah, I'm really curious how they're gonna handle Zeraora. And honestly, other legendaries as well. I imagine, based on what they're showing us with the images, I don't think it's like an event, which is good. I'm glad that it's not going to be an event. That's one of the things that I really hate about a lot of the. That's not shiny, is it? No. Those guys aren't shiny. Noibat's not shiny. I don't think these Scrubs are shiny. I actually don't even know what Scrub shiny looks like. I assume it's somewhat similar to that of the other guy. Dragalge, which I have not caught either, by the way. No shiny Scrubs. No shiny Scrubs. No shiny Scrubs. Scrappy Scrub. You're not shiny, right? No. See, the problem with Litwick specifically is that it's kind of challenging to know until you've seen it, because I know it's blue. I know it is blue. I will say that much. I know it's a blue shiny, but it's also like, but it's its flame, and since its flame is kind of hard to spot, it could be like, All right, let's go to 10. Again. Alright. No Slowpokes. No Bellsprouts. No Carvanha. No Sharpedo. No Tynamo. As I said, I hate that this is the only spot you can get Tynamo. Can I please teleport now? No, of course not. That would make too much sense. Jeez. Frickin' Watchog. Let's check somewhere else. You know what? Actually, let's check here. We still need to get another Mareep, actually. And yes, I'm aware that this is actually that probably the easiest way to shiny hunt these two is to basically enter and exit the lab, both for Mareep and for Pichu. You know, actually, I don't even know if because I've teleported here a few times, I wonder if any of these guys are shiny. It doesn't look like those guys are shiny, and those guys are the only ones that are within range of that, so that's fine. Let's go to 17. Wait. I thought for a second that I had 6, and I'm like, what? Alright. None of these guys are shiny. That's fine. Let's check 11. This one goes to 11. See, the problem with Stunfisk, specifically, is that you really can't see it. Like, even if it's shiny, you might not know if it's shiny until you've done the actual check, and until you hear the sound. I don't think any of the Baneri are shiny, which I do actually really want. I would like to get a Baneri shiny. Truthfully, I would like for the Alpha Lopunny to be shiny, because that would be freaking hilarious. It's a one Pokemon spawn, so it's very unlikely, but at the same time, could you imagine getting that Alpha Lopunny? Alright, let's check my Atites. I'm still in shock that the one time that I've gotten... Oh, not you. So I was doing this shiny hunt, basically, for a little while, where I would teleport to the Cafe Batelier, or however it's pronounced. And somehow, despite the fact that there are like 3 Houndours that I think are within range, I could be wrong about the number. It was the frickin' Alpha. And it's like, bruh, I don't need another frickin'... like, how many of those guys do I actually have now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 Houndooms that are shiny. I think that's it. Yeah. And it's like, come on. You're giving... this is like the one Pokemon that I don't actually want to be shiny here. And somehow, I guarantee you that this one is going to end up being the shiny again. If we just keep teleporting here for a few minutes, somehow this one's going to be the one that gets shiny. In fact, here, let's go. Let's do this for one more loop of the ad, or the trailer for Zeraora. Huh. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering because so Shiny Zeraora is white, but it's a weird way. Okay, that's probably good. Let's go ahead and check these guys again. Okay, Houndour's not shiny. The Meditites aren't shiny. Monkey's probably shiny, isn't it? Monkey. Nope, Monkey's not shiny. Alpha Pikachu? What are the chances that Alpha Pikachu is the shiny? Nope. No shinies. That's just mean. I mean, I think technically the Trubbish is within range, so we could probably check that. Trubbish isn't shiny. Bellsprout, maybe? Because Bellsprout, those Bellsprouts are within range. It's a pain to get there. But if they're shiny... Because I don't have a shiny Bellsprout yet. Nope, Bellsprouts aren't shiny. Odd. I was expecting at least something to be shiny from here. But, yeah. I'm curious, though. So, we don't know exactly how the ranked is going to work this time. And most likely, it's not going to be the Bexcalibur one. That is going to be the one that's going to have Zeraora. That we're going to be able to bring in Pokemon for. Which actually is another interesting idea. If I'm wondering if there's going to be people who are going to be trading the new Pokemon for some of the for whatever Pokemon that you want from the previous stuff. That might actually be a fun little thing to do, is like making it so that there are like specific maybe we could make like codes that will be like, hey, do you want you don't have the if you don't have the DLC, we can trade you some of the Pokemon for it. Like, it's not gonna be you're not gonna be able to get the Megas, obviously. But especially for Bexcalibur, because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be wanting Mega Bexcalibur. But because Mega Bexcalibur is not something that you can get in the base game, and at least at this point, you can't transfer things in. What the hell? That was weird. Like, everyone's going to be able to get Mega Bexcalibur. Or everyone's going to get Bexcaliburite. Right? So, yeah. Any shinies yet? Why? Why do these Meditites hate me? I swear, if I specifically shiny hunt, then nothing is shiny. The second I... But when I'm not looking for something, then it shinies. I am in shock that none of these things have been shiny. We can see from here if Bellsprouts are shiny, actually. I didn't even think about that before. I do not see... And Pikachu's not shiny either. Let's check the monkey again. I think I'm done here, though. I think we're gonna go somewhere else. And Trubbish isn't shiny, so that's fine. Okay. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba da bum. Chikorita, why are you not shiny? I swear, like, the starters hate me. They really do. The fire starters I'm not too concerned about, primarily because they're just, like, such a pain to deal with anyways. But, you know. I mean, on the bright side, shinies don't reset here. So, you know. There's nothing that that disappears as night falls. Or as sun rises. So, yeah. Bench resetting and teleporting, either one works here, which is nice. Wait. No, you're not. Okay. See, that's the other thing. Some of these Pokemon, some of the evolutions are so freaking subtle. It's all the subtle ones that are here. Wait, no. Alright. I'm gonna turn off the little Zeraora thing for now. If Jack joins us at all during this, which he might, I think he's just asleep right now. We might talk about it again. But yeah, you know, that's another thing. Is like, there's a chance that the shiny is one that I already have. That one of those alphas will end up being a shiny that I already have. It's not even like a low chance anymore. It's actually pretty high. But because let's see, so we've gotten 2 of the evolutions. We've gotten, obviously we have Barbaracle. We've had Barbaracle for a while. It was one of the first shinies that we got. I've gotten Chansey from this. I have whatchamacallit. I can't look at the information because of that. Okay. Aegislash. Why can I not? I never remember Aegislash's name. I mean, granted, there are a few that are actually, like, would be pretty nice. If I get an Alpha Raichu, I don't think that I'm gonna... A Shiny Alpha Raichu, I don't think I'm gonna, use that Alpha. Primarily because the fact that, I've already set up one of my Raichus. One of my Shiny Pikachus. To be the Raichu. I mean, if it's male. If it's a male Raichu, I might. What am I doing? Let me check that. Pokemon news. Have they given us more information than what the video is? No more limits. There's like no... I didn't even know any lore when it came to Zeraora. Wait. Weird. Okay. Shiny Chikorita! We're waiting! We are waiting! We are waiting! We are waiting! We are gonna get this shiny Chikorita! Alright. I don't know if it's gonna be in the same spot or if it's gonna move to a different locate to one of the other spawns. Nope, there it is. Nice! Okay. Shiny Chikorita, shiny Chikorita. Yes, please. Whee! How dare you? You get in there. You get in the Pokeball. How dare? Pew! Get in the Pokeball. Who's my weakest? Raichu. I think Thunder Punch has a chance of paralyzing. Yes, got him. Yay! Or her, actually. I don't even know. Male. Okay. Got him. Nice. Yay! That's 6 shinies in one stream already. Holy shit. And it's also one that I really wanted. That is so awesome. Well, I'm thinking... Nope, 17 did not actually happen. Okay. We are going to do a battle zone for a bit, then. Actually, nah, it's fine. We're not gonna worry about the shiny hunting that right now. But we need to do some shifty shit. Alright, which way are you turning? Are you even turning? You are turning. Yay, thank you. Megahorn. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Whee! Nice job, boys. Age Slash is almost ready. Megahorn is so freaking powerful. I always forget about that. That's insanity. No, you are shine, right? No. Just wait a minute. I don't even know if anyone does anyone have ghost type moves? You do. Okay. Glalie, it's probably gonna use like a freaking. I hope these things need to stop using so much freaking. Explosion. Like, I get why they do it, but at the same time, it's just funny. Alright. Alright, Bloodstone, you're gonna be the one to come with me for now. Because you are the only one with a ghost type move. Nice. Nice. Okay. There we go. Is there a Pokemon over here? There he is. Okay. Let's see here. Something for Crocodile. You know what? Let's go with you. Water Pulse. Bye-bye! Oh, and you got confused. How nice. Giga Drain. I was actually really hoping that Crocodile was going to get a Mega Evolution. How dare you? Alright. Oh. In that case, Klefki. Kill? Yes! Nice. One shots! Nice. Okay. So, yeah, I think when it comes to Zeraora, I think its entire body turned white. I don't remember. That's the problem. Is, you know, did it? I think it, because most of that is like black. Most of it turned black, and it's like, does that mean that the black parts are what determines whether or not it's gonna be white? Ooh, that's not fun. Okay. There you are. Play rough, which I know is not going to be necessarily the best move, but you fuck. Close combat. I can't see. Aggron, I think that close combat works again for this thing. Okay, we need to sneak up again with the fairy type. Oh, you don't have anything. That's fine. Ooh. You. Hello. Play rough. Nice. I don't need to hit, it does not need to be much. It just needs to be one hit. There we go. Nice. Okay. So if we get one more battle, and especially if we immediately knock them out, that would be good. What was this again? I think it was a sneak up, wasn't it? Yep. That's a sneak up. Okay, so if we can immediately knock someone out, we'll have enough for a challenger ticket. Dang it. Earthquake. Bye-bye! Alright. Skarmory, you are not affected by that. Okay. Ooh, you have a gift for me. Max potions! Yay! I don't care. We need max revives. We really, really do. Okay. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. Earthquake. Nice. Metal Claw. Pew. Okay. Challenger ticket. Alright. Let me go here. Oh boy. Alright. I'm hoping that we can finish off Aegislash here. Zavi. At least it's an easy one. Like, comparatively, he's significantly more challenging than Zack. But also, Zack is a dumbass. How? Shellbell is such a good frickin' item. Holy shit. Earthquake. How dare you? Okay. Alright, there we go. 5 bottles of iron. And 8 EXP candies. Large. I'm glad that they give us large ones, but at the same time, like, I kind of wish that they would give us bigger ones. I really do. Okay, let's start off with the smalls, I think. Because why not? Okay, 8. Alright, so we're at 97 now. Alright. Mediums. I don't think we're going to get all the way to 100. Even with, yeah. That's fine. Alright. We might be able to get Aegislash to 100 from this. From doing these, but I'm not 100% certain. Super effective rock type moves. I'm wondering, when it comes to super effective hits, if it's a multi-hit attack, does that mean that it will also do, that it will count for multiple? Okay. No, it doesn't look like it, because I think that... turn around. Turn around. Thank you. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Ah! Okay. Barbarical. Yes, I would like a coffee. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes if you're too far away, then they will they'll just disconnect you, which is kind of annoying. Let's at least finish this, I think. Let's finish these three. Alright. You're weak to that, aren't you? Nice. Alright. So, now, I just want to land the super effective hits with rockets. Well... I don't think it really matters all that much. It'd be nice to get some more money, though. Woo! Pretty rough. Torpedo. I think the rock type moves. I think nope. There's not really enough things that are super effective with that rock type moves are super effective against. I don't think grass is weak. No. It's fine. That is weak to rock type. Oh. Do any of you guys have... No. Alright, for now, let's put in you. Let's revive boys. Didn't even have to do it. Nice. $4,201. Max revives? Yes! Okay. Max revives are such a pain to get. They actually are. Alright. Let's head back here. I don't think I spawned in the alphas, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. None of the alphas are shiny. Roserade isn't shiny. Nor is Chikorita. Garbodor or Aggron, neither of them are shiny. And neither are you. Okay, that's fine. What is something that just is such a... What is something that spawns only during the day? Oh, duh. I need to keep looking for the Drampa. I keep forgetting about needing to go for the Drampa. It's not hard to do it, it's just... Freaking Drampa! It hates me. It really does. Legitimately, though, I would be fine with any of these guys being shiny. Because I've only ever seen one shiny from here, and I think it was an alpha. It was the Furfrou. I think that's, and I'm not even certain if that Furfrou was from here. It might have been from the other area. Ah, fuck you. Fuck you, Alpha Drampa, for not being shiny. Dagnabbit! Okay. Let's see here. You know what? Actually, one sec. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba da ba da bum. Bum 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 bum. We should... After this, I think we're going to go to every single Absol location I've got and see if we can find one that's near a bench. Because, yeah, especially if you can be looking at it while you're doing the bench method, that would be great. Are there really only 4 locations that Absol can be? Jeez, I didn't realize it was just that few. Do. See, that's one thing that I find kind of interesting. There are certain Pokemon that only have like one spot, and then there's Absol. It has multiple spots that can be, but because of the fact that it's like so, it's in weird spots, and it's definitely not within an area that you can easily shiny hunt it. It's few and far between that there are any that you can actually shiny hunt. But yeah, and also with when it comes to fast traveling, is like none of them are. Oh, I think this. Oh no, it's still spawning. When it comes down to like any rooftop Pokemon, all fast travel spots are low. There are one low, but also two they are. Not exactly easy to spot. Very few of them are actually even close to a spot where you can actually get in. But yeah, I don't think any of these guys are shiny, unfortunately. For a second there, I thought that that Alpha Furfrou was not. It was actually trimmed. Okay. So, let's see here. There is one up on the rooftop over here, which I'm not even certain how you get over there. I always forget how you get up here. Getting to this Absol is such a pain. But also, I think it's funny when it comes to Absol. When it comes to their lore, it's just like, oh, yeah. Does that have any inclination as to where these guys spawn? Because they approach where disaster is about to happen. This is a school. Can we talk about that for a sec? This Absol is hanging out near a school. That's concerning. Just saying. What about the other ones? This guy, I don't think that there's anything really that immediately strikes me as like, oh yeah, that's kind of concerning. It might just be like, they're coming to warn. They're lore-wise, they're coming to warn people of disasters that are coming. So, does that mean that there's like some disasters that are supposed to be coming to these areas? Absolutely, you're not pink, are you? Nope, you're just alpha. Okay. Where are the other two? I saw. There is one near 10. Oh, that one's actually fairly easy to get to. But also, I think it's out of range of everything. Where is this guy? Supposedly he's nearby. There he is. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. How do you... I'm not sure if this is one of those... Up top? I think he's up top. shiny. Why are none of you ever shiny? Seriously. Let's go back to the other ones again. Because I didn't notice any benches nearby. At least, like, there are benches down there, sure. But none of them are going to be able to see this guy. When it came to this guy, I don't think there was anything. Like, this one's close to a fast travel point. So that's helpful. But I don't think that you're going to be able to see it. My hair is just driving me crazy today. Okay. So this guy is here, right? Where is he? Why is he no longer here? Did I do something wrong? The fuck? But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird with the Absol specifically. Howdy. Welcome to the chaos. We're shiny hunting an Absol currently. Not that it's easy. This guy is such... Why is Absol such a pain? Okay. Let's see here. And then the guy's there. I mean, fair. ZA has been a lot of fun. I don't think anyone who actually likes Pokemon, I've seen has liked this. A lot of the if you see a lot of complaints, a lot of them are from people who have never who play a lot of other games and are comparing Pokemon to them. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Absol, you stink. Why? Oh wait, that's a spot for shiny. That's a bench. That might be good. That's close enough. Alright, let's see if this guy is actually going to be here. I mean, next month is Christmas, so why not wait till after Christmas? Bum ba 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 bum ba bum bum ba. So this is probably the best way to shiny hunt Absol, which kind of sucks because it does mean that it's one of these spots. But at least you can see it, unlike other things. Bum ba 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 bum ba bum ba bum bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-ba-bum. Bum bum. This Absol hates me. Alpha? That's not bad. I think we're gonna check to see if we can get the battle zone that's outside of Area 17. See if we can get... Nope. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see here. I think what we might do is if we get Absol to be shiny, I think our next shiny, whatever it is, that's gonna be what we're gonna call it for today. I think that's yeah. Unless we get to the standard stopping time, which I'm hoping is not going to be the case because that's insane. Absol, why aren't you shiny? And also, why is 17 not happening? Dun, 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, finally that one spawned. But there's still no shinies. Oh, this is also within range for these guys. That's concerning. Okay. Okay. Just making sure there's no shinies here. Oh, oops. Sorry, Absol. I didn't mean to bug ya. Alright. Let's check this. We'll do one quick check, and then we will spam this thing. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Bum 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 ba dum. Okay. At least none of the Pyroars are shining yet. That would be annoying. We already have so many freaking Pyroars. Still nothing. Odd. Usually a Pyroar would be shiny by this point at least. I am surprised. Maybe I got something that I didn't realize? Okay. Okay. Ish. Okay. Oh. Okay. Still nothing, really. Weird. I've usually seen at least something there by now. Bum bum bum. Do. Okay. There's gotta be something by now. How? Seriously? What the fuck? Maybe one of the... I mean, it'd be nice if the frickin' Mawile was shiny, but that's technically not within range for the teleport spawn. Or spam. Same thing goes for these little guys up here. The Lampins. Nope. Lampin, not shiny. Okay, well, let's go somewhere else. This is driving me crazy. Maybe we can get something fun here. Wow. So I get 6 shinies in a few hours, and then it's like, no, you're done. Or technically 7. And it's like, what the this person's getting too many shinies. Shut it down. Shut it down. Streamer luck is weird. I feel like it's more, you're more commonly finding shinies when you have fewer people, and I was like, oh yeah, no one gets to see them. All right, I'm gonna start teleporting to a whole bunch of places because this is driving me crazy. Wait, where are the Mantites? They only spawn it in the day? That's just sad. Let's check maybe Clefairy. Clefairy might be nice. Clefairy or Clefairy, actually, because we do need both. We have a Clefable, but we do not have a Clefairy or Cleffa. I don't think these guys are... Alright, let's check this area again. Nope. 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 Shinies are hating me. Absol, you are contractually obligated to be a shiny. I don't know. Bam 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 bam. Na 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 na. All right, monkeys. Absol is not shiny. I don't see. Wait, Drakini's not here. Weird. Okay. Let's try someplace else. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. You can't even get to that Absol right now. So if that one ends up being shiny while you're in this area, you're unable to get it until dawn. That sucks. We're just having shit luck when it comes to shinies right now. Maybe something in 13? Yeah, they definitely said it. He's getting too many shinies. Shut it down. Ay. Okay. I'm pretty sure none of these guys are shiny right now. Yeah, no. At least none of the Noibats or the Noiverns. You're not shiny either. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see here. Let's check 2, I guess, and then we'll check 17. If nothing shines in either of these areas, then I'm just calling it. All right. We might check 20 as well, but yeah. Nope, and nope. Alright. I just want to... I'm just going to look from here, and then we'll check on... we'll go to 20. Nope. None of those. Alright. Back to 20. And we're going to do some laps until it's dawn. Okay. Let's see what happens. We'll do one more lap around to check all of the shinies here in 20. Which already I'm thinking it's not going to be any of them. Gardevoir is not shiny, which honestly it's fine. We mostly want like the starters. Starters are the most important to be shiny, and there just never are. Tepig's not shiny. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it there. We got 6 on stream, which is pretty good. That's actually really good for shiny luck. For streamer luck, that's not bad. And like I said near the beginning of the stream, we got a Gourgeist like right before stream started, and yeah. So we got Fletching, Machop, Haunter, Spupa, and Chikorita. And 3 of the nice thing also with this is that 3 of these are new shinies for me. So yeah, and this can technically be what is that? What is its stats? Ooh, those are pretty shit stats. We might hyper train this guy so we can use him properly. But yeah. But yeah, we not too bad though. 6 technically 7 shinies, and we've talked extensively about the new Mega that got announced today, that being Zeraora, which I am ecstatic to see Zeraora be shiny. Not shiny, to see it Mega Evolve. Unfortunately, if you don't have, I think it's gonna be funny in a few weeks when some people are gonna start bringing in their not Alpha Zeraoras, their shiny Zeraoras, and people are gonna be like, they're cheating, blah blah, and they're like, no, we brought him over. We brought him over from Sword and Shield. Because, yeah, there was that event a few years back where you could get a shiny Zeraora. And I have it. So I'm going to be bringing that over. And, yeah. Anyways, I'm not 100% certain what's going to be going on tomorrow. It's probably just going to be a pretty chill Throwback Thursday. Looking at some... playing some old game. And then... yeah. Friday is obviously Final Fantasy Friday. Next week is going to be a bit chaotic, so I'm not promising much. But, yeah, it looks fun. It looks like there's going to be a lot of fun going on over the next few weeks. So, anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream. I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But on...